We are on day 18 of our 21-day challenge, and today we're looking at the heart chakra. The heart chakra, or Anahata Chakra, is located at the chest and associated with the color green. So if today you want to see that color or visualize green light from the chest, you can. The heart chakra really governs our love and our compassion and connection. So very much comes up in our relationship. So are we open hearted? Are we giving love? Are we compassionate? Or are we closed down and guarded in our relationships? And not just relationships to other people, that all important relationship to ourselves. So we're going to be stimulating, cleansing this chakra today with our postures, and we will begin, as we often do, in a kneeling position. So guys, when we do full length classes on the channel, we take full shavasana at beginning and end, but as these are bite-sized, we're just taking a few minutes each time to settle into our practice. So just kneeling, and obviously kneeling, if that's not possible for you, laying on the floor. So we can be tall, we don't need to be tense, but nice and tall through the spine, the shoulders are relaxed. So you can bring your hand up to this area today, or even two hands. And just bring awareness to this space in your chest. So first of all, be aware of your body. Let yourself soften a little any tension that's lingering in the jaw, in the face, in the shoulders, even the hands. Breathe down into the belly through the nose. And start to bring your attention to your chest. Connecting with the heart chakra. So you can just feel into that area. Let your mind switch off from any analysis, any labeling, any story it might be telling. Be empty and open, and just feel into the area of the chest. Feeling into all of the sensations that are there, no matter how subtle. Taking a deep breath in and out. Opening the eyes. Okay guys, so we're coming into a yin posture that's often called broken wing. Doesn't sound very nice, but it is. So coming into a laying position on the belly, and you can rest your head into the floor. So you're going to take your right arm and just stretch it out to the side. Make sure that you might even want to look up, and just make sure that you've got a nice right angle to the body at 90 degrees to the body. So you don't want to be down here or up here, nicely out to the side. So we're going to take the left knee and we're going to take it up to the side, and then we're going to roll onto our right side, press our left palm into the floor, helping this to happen, and letting the left foot come behind us. So we'll feel a pretty instant stretch through the right arm. So you can let your head come to the floor, and if this is feeling too much, we just let the body kind of lean forwards, and you can adjust the angle until it feels just right, but otherwise taking our left foot to the floor, and just there might be a gentle pressing through the left palm just to keep you in position. Let your fingertips become soft on the right hand and through the shoulder. So we're really stretching into the chest. So nothing too strong, too strenuous. So you can ease back if you need to. And let your breath steady you and soften you. So bringing your attention once more to the chest. And if you want to, you can imagine and see in your mind's eye that colour green, or even a glowing green light emanating from the heart center. This area that governs our love and our connection and our compassion. The love that we send out into the world, the love that we send ourselves. We all lose contact with that sometimes. It's not always easy to find that love, that unconditional love. So just breathe into that space in the chest. See that green light. Softening a little as you breathe. Okay, so we're going to roll back onto the belly slowly. You will feel stiff coming out of this, so just bend that arm, take it back in for a moment, and you're going to take the other side. So this time the left arm will come out to the side. We take the right knee now up to the side, press into the right palm and roll onto the left side of the body. So this right foot can come behind the left leg. For a yoga teacher, I am not so good at the left and right. So you can press into this palm in front of you. Not really hard, just to stabilize yourself. So we're still in yin mode. Little bit of yang activation where it's needed, but otherwise we're finding little ways to soften, little ways to let go as we breathe. Bringing your attention back to the chest. Don't just visualize the chest, but feel into it. See the color green. And feel the body soften as you breathe. Okay guys, so just slowly straightening the leg, rolling back onto the belly and just pressing into the palms. Just take a moment here in child's pose with the arms relaxed behind you.
Get a little heavier, a little softer, a little bit more present. And feel and see that green light at the chest. So energy flows where attention goes. So don't underestimate the power of just simply bringing your attention to an area of your body.
Rolling back up. We're coming into melting heart posture. So you have the option here to have a blanket under the knees, and you can either have your knees just hip distance apart, or if you want to, you can bring the big toes together and take the knees wide. So if you take the knees wide, it's just adding in a stretch to the insides of the legs. So you can decide whether you want that or not today. So the wider the knees come, the more stretch you get through the insides of the legs. If you don't want that, just keep them at hip distance apart. So we're just going to walk the arms out in front of you. So you want your hips just about in line with the knees. Let the chest drop towards the floor. Head meets with the floor. So more stretching through the front of the chest. So you can have a blanket, a block, or a cushion under the chest for support. And you can have a play around with what you want to do with the knees, taking them wide or closer together. You can bend your arms, take your hands down to either elbow, or you can turn your head to the side. Lots of options to suit lots of different bodies. Each time you breathe out, you're letting the chest drop a little bit more towards the floor. And I'm going to give you an affirmation here. I have an endless supply of love for myself and for others. I have an endless supply of love for myself and for others. So one more time, I have an endless supply of love for myself and for others. Let your attention just sit at the chest, nowhere else you need to be. Feel into it. See that green light. And say to yourself, I have an endless supply of love for myself and for others. Breathing down into that belly as well. Okay, so dropping back to sit onto the heels, taking the knees back to center, and once more drop the arms behind you in child's pose. Just be with your breath here for a moment. And just
Closing in this way really does help to bring your attention to this heart center. Nice and slowly rolling back up to a seated position. Okay, so sitting to the side, bringing the legs around in front of you, ready for caterpillar pose. So option to bend at the knees and to support the head, blocks, cushions, bolsters, whatever you have, whatever fits you best. Sitting up tall, lean forwards and relax the body down. So just be aware that you may need very different support each and every time you come into the posture. Remember, your postures and your practice need to be fluid. They need to be able to adapt to the changes in your body from day to day. Okay, so bring your attention back to this heart center, this center of love and compassion. So when we're not feeling safe, we have that tendency to shut down, to close down this heart center. But when we are feeling safe, it's very natural that this heart center is open and receptive and freely giving. Often it does really pin on safety though, how safe we feel to be able to do that. So you can send love to that area. You can send compassion to that area. Seeing that green light, just knowing that no matter what, you do have this deep and infinite well of love available to give to yourself and others whenever it's needed. I'm going to give you another affirmation here. I am loved and loving. So as your body softens as you breathe, I am loved and loving. I am loved and loving. You can just repeat that to yourself over and over. Maybe once with each breath out. I am loved and loving. Anywhere in your body ready to let go that hasn't already. I am loved and loving.
So slowly bringing yourself back up,
Press back onto your hands and drop your knees from side to side a few times, even looking in the opposite direction. So you can just take a little twist through the spine. Come back to a seated position. Take your hands to that heart center again. Close the eyes. See that green light. So our affirmations, where I have an infinite supply of love for myself and others. I am loved and loving. Bring your attention to your chest a little more. I have an infinite supply of love for myself and others. I am loved and loving. I have an infinite supply of love for myself and for others. I am loved and loving. Stay here for a few moments. Feel into that heart chakra. Feel into the chest. So just know that that space underneath those hands, underneath those palms, is where your infinite supply of love comes from. It's always there, even if sometimes it feels hard to connect with. It's always there. Whether you need to pull up some love for yourself or others, it's just always there. Bring your palms together and lower your head to your fingertips. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Okay, yogis, so not many days left in the challenge, but remember you can repeat this challenge whenever you want to, and it will stay up on my YouTube channel for you to do as many times as you need to and want to. If you would like me to do a full-length Anahata Heart Chakra class, then let me know in the comments. If I know that it's wanted, then I'm always happy to make it. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Namaste, yogis. So guys, I just wanted to end by showing you the world's most powerful heart chakra opener. It's the little snuggle from this guy, and you feel it all gooey in the heart.